Okay, now we are going to discuss about types of respiratory organs and types of respiration. Okay, types of respiration in different animals. Types of respiration in different animals. In some animals, in some organisms, okay, membrane, okay, membrane is useful for respiration. What is membrane? That means they respire. For example, if you observe the protista like what protozoans and protista, in these animals what will happen? Cell membrane is useful for respiration. There is no separate respiratory organs. Okay, in the process of diffusion, what will be happen? Cell membrane is useful for respiration. What is the meaning of cell membrane? Which is outer covering layer of some organisms, which is microscopic organism like protista, protozoas. Here the membrane is useful for respiration. So other animals, in some animals we can call cutaneous respiration is also cutaneous respiration. What is cutaneous respiration? The cutaneous respiration means what? Body surface, the surface of the body, the surface of the body. Some organisms respire the surface of the body, surface of the body. What is the meaning of surface of the body? Surface of the body, surface means what? Outer layer. That is what? Outer layers of cells. Surface means what? Outer layers of cells. Outer layers of cells. So here membrane means what? For example, outer covering layer. Outer covering layer is what? Cell membrane. So here cutaneous means what? The surface of the body, above the surface. For example, okay, this is what? Surface of the body. The surface of the body, it is lining. It is lining with what? Cells. That cells, outer layer of cells, cutaneous. Cutaneous means what? Cutaneous, the meaning above the skin, above the surface of the body, above the surface of the body, outer layers of the cells, outer layers of the cells of certain multicellular organisms, of certain multicellular organisms, cutaneous respiration is occurs. Cutaneous respiration means what? Outer surface of the body. Remember that much. So cutaneous respiration is occur. Cutaneous respiratory organisms examples क्या है? Examples, if you observe the cutaneous respiration examples, what? Porifera, organisms of porifera, and Coelenterata, Ctenophora. Examples of even Platyhelminthes also what will be happen? Cutaneous respiration is occurs. Second one is cutaneous respiration. After cutaneous respiration, third is what? Tracheal respiration. Very important. Tracheal. What is the meaning of tracheal? Tracheal means what? Tubes or channels. In some animals, in some organisms like insects, what in insects, if we will observe tracheal respiration. What is the meaning of tracheal respiration? In tracheal respiration, if you observe it there, okay, for example, what cockroach or any other animal, if you take other animal, themselves having what? Trachea. What is the meaning of tracheas? Trachea means what? Directly, okay, tube-like structures, channels or tube-like structures is there. Okay, I'm drawn here. Tracheas, just like just if you observe it, there just tube-like structure which is directly enter into the body parts, which is a tube-like structure. It is directly sending the air into the body, directly sending oxygen into the body. Tracheal system. Trachea means what? Just like a tube-like structure, just channels which are what? Which are cover the body, which is having in inside the body. The tubes are open in outside with what small openings we can call sphericals. Try to understand. I will draw big in size. This is the one tube. It is open into outside the body with what? Sphericals. Spherical. What it is? That is the outer opening. These tubes we can call, especially for, we can call trachea. In some insects, tracheal respiration is occurs. What is the meaning of tracheal respiration? Oxygen and carbon dioxide. Oxygen is entering into the body with tracheas. Oxygen is going outside the body. Carbon dioxide is going outside the body with what? Trachea. Trachea means what? Just channels or tube-like structures. These are we are observed tracheal system we will observe in insects. Okay, most of the arthropoda it will consist what which type of respiratory system? Tracheal system. The tracheas have a chyne rings, especially for chitin rings. For example, this trachea having what? Chitin rings. Trachea having what? Chitin rings. Okay, so that you have to write that point also. Trachea have what? Chitin rings. Chitin rings. What is the use of these chitin rings? These chitin rings are called what we call ctenidia. What we call chitin rings are called ctenidia. Very important, ctenidia. Okay, what is the use of ctenidia? These ctenidia, that means whatever trachea, in trachea we will observe what? Chitin rings. On the surface of the trachea we will observe chitin rings. These chitin rings are useful to prevent from collapsing. What? They prevent what? Prevent from collapsing. What it prevents from collapsing? During gases exchange. That means what? What it prevents collapsing? It is changing the size. When the exchange of gases occurs, carbon dioxide is moving out, oxygen is enter into the body. Directly in tracheal system, you have to remember there is no respiratory pigment. There is no, in human being body, hemoglobin is there. Hemoglobin is useful to transport the oxygen. In tracheal system, there is no pigment. Directly oxygen is sending to the body parts. Directly oxygen is sending. After diffusion, the process of diffusion, it is entering into the body, it is moving outside the body. So what will be happening? That is tracheal system we will observe in the most of the insect. In trachea, which is the channels and tube-like structures. In openings, we can call them sphericals. The tracheas are covered with what? Ctenidia. Ctenidia prevents what? Collapsing, especially during gases exchange. So that you have to remember that point also. Next one, what? That is tracheal system. We will observe in some type of organism. Next one, branchial. In some organism, what is the meaning of branchial respiration? Branchial respiration means what? In some organisms, respiration occurs mostly in aquatic animals. Which are in aquatic animals. Which type of respiration is occurs? Branchial respiration is occurs. What is the meaning of branchial respiration? Respiration occurs with gills. Respiration occurs with what? Gills. That type of process we can call branchial respiration. Branchial respiration examples for fishes, some amphibians which are aquatic. Most of the living which are living in water, in that respiratory organs are gills. So that if they respire with gills, respiratory organs are gills, that type of respiration we can call branchial respiration. After branchial respiration, the last one is what? Pulmonary respiration. What we call pulmonary respiration. What is the meaning of pulmonary respiration? Respiration occurs with what? Lungs. Lungs are respiratory respiratory organs of these animals, which is the developed lungs, especially for which are terrestrial animals. They respire with what? Lungs. Most of the terrestrial animals are respire with lungs. So that type of animals we can call pulmonary respiration. Pulmonary means what? Some organisms respire with lungs. Which are respire with lungs? That is we can call pulmonary respiration. So that the first one, some organisms are respire with membrane. Some organisms are respire with cutaneous. Cutaneous means what? Outer body surface, outer layers of cells. And some are tracheal system. Some are what? Branchial respiration. Some are pulmonary respiration. So that respiration is what? Different types of respiration is occurs in different types of animals. Now, okay, we will observe in different phyla and different classes, okay, and their respiratory structures. Phylums and their respiratory structures. Phylums and their phylum means already we learnt animal kingdom. Porifera, Coelenterata, Ctenophora, Platyhelminthes, Nematohelminthes, Annelida, Arthropoda, Mollusca, Echinodermata. So that, okay, that is what invertebrates. And vertebrate, what especially in middle, hemichordata and chordata, amphibians, and fishes, amphibians, reptiles, caves in mammal. What type of what respiratory structures is there? So that now what we are going to discuss, phyla and in classes, in different classes, okay, different classes and their characteristics, respiratory structures and their respiratory structures. Respiratory structures. This is useful in animal kingdom also. Respiratory structures, okay, phyla and their respiratory structure, different phyla and their respiratory structures. First of all, we have to write the phylum names, okay. So first one is, okay, protozoa, and second one is porifera. Porifera are also called sponges and porifera, and Coelenterata are Cnidaria. And Ctenophora and Platyhelminthes and and nematohelminthes are Asclepihelminthes, and Annelida Arthropoda and mollusca, echinodermata. These are what? Invertebrates. Okay, invertebrates. Okay, whatever we discussed, that is invertebrates. And vertebrates and connecting link, hemichordata and hemichordata and cyclostomata in fishes, amphibians and reptiles, aves and mammals. Okay, and different phylums. I wrote the phylum names, all phylum names and their respiratory structures we will observe it right now. This is useful in animal kingdom also. Okay, so that, okay, now what we have to discuss especially for different phylum names and their respiratory structures. Okay, so already I am told, okay, respiratory structures of protozoa. Already I am told here in protozoa mostly protistas what cell membrane. So that okay, protozoa respiratory structures are cell membranes. Cell membranes. Okay, in cell membrane. What about porifera? Porifera body surface. So that in porifera respiratory structures are body surface. Okay, they respond in what? Body surface only. In body surface for the process of what? Diffusion. Diffusion. Already you know what is the meaning of diffusion. Especially for based on the concentration of the substance, it moves from higher concentration to lower concentration. For example, in diffusion, what will happen when the body is what in body cells are releasing what carbon dioxide. If the carbon dioxide concentration is increasing in body, automatically it is sending outside the body. That is we can call diffusion. Substance moved from lower concentration to higher concentration to lower concentration. That is we can call what, especially for diffusion. Mostly through with body surface, the process of diffusion, okay, respiration is occurs. And porifera, if you observe, the porifera is also body surface only. I already told what is the meaning of body surfaces? Outer layer of cells. Whatever cells is there in outer layer, that is we can call body surfaces. So, okay, in porifera is also respiratory structures or body surface. But what about coelenterata? In coelenterata is also respiratory structures or body surface only. Body surface only. And the respiratory structures are mid area also. Okay. So, and next one what, especially coelenterata also, coelenterata body surface. Ctenophora is also body surface. Respiratory organs are body surface only. So, try to remember, maybe some choices is there that are asking in examination also. So, the through with body surface in the process of diffusion, especially porifera, coelenterata, ctenophora, and even in platyhelminthes also. In platyhelminthes also, through with what? Body surface, through with body surface only respiration is occurs. For example, in platyhelminthes, mostly some platyhelminthes are parasitic organisms. In parasitic means what, which are living in host body. In parasitic, mostly some platyhelminthes are Taenia solium, okay, and Taenia saginata, and some are parasitic. These parasitic organisms are which type of respiration is occurs? Anaerobic respiration is occurs. Anaerobic respiration is occurs. Without oxygen, they respire in some platyhelminthes organism. But the respiratory structures are body surfaces only in platyhelminthes. In platyhelminthes, even what in nematoda is also what, body surface only. It is also nematoda is also same thing. Some are what, body surface only. And next one, annelida. Annelida, if you observe the annelida body surface, same body surface. And in some aquatic annelidas, gills are the respiratory organisms in aquatic annelidas. Okay, so annelida is also body surface. And arthropoda, already we learned about arthropoda, especially insects. Insects which type of tracheal, which type of respiration? Tracheal, tracheas, and not only tracheas, and gills also. Gills also useful as a respiratory organs. And book lungs. Just structure is what? Book-like structures is there. So that book lungs is also having in some insects. So arthropoda respiratory organs are tracheas, gills, and book lungs are the respiratory organs in arthropoda. After arthropoda, mollusca. In mollusca, gills, aquatic gills, and pulmonary sacs. Pulmonary sacs, just like a sac-like structure, bag-like structure. Pulmonary sacs are useful as a respiratory organs in mollusca. And echinodermata. Echinodermata, surface of tube feet. Echinodermata respiratory structures, surface of tube feet. Tube feet are the respiratory organs in echinodermata. So echinodermata respiratory organs are what? Surface of 2 feet are the respiratory organs of echinodermata. Next one, hemichordata. In hemichordata, pharyngeal gill slits. It is coming in animal kingdom too. Pharyngeal gill slits. Pharyngeal gill slits are the respiratory organs of what? Hemichordata. Next one, cyclostomata. Cyclostomata, mixing. Okay, mixing. Phytomogen is the examples of cyclostomata. Cyclostomata respiratory organs are what? Cyclostomata, skin and gills. Skin and gills are the respiratory organs of cyclostomata. Skin and gills. Skin and gills are the respiratory organs of what? Cyclostomata. After cyclostomata, next one, fishes. In fishes, already we know gills are the respiratory organ, especially for branchial respiration. Already that type of respiration we can call branchial respiration, gills. Okay. In amphibia, respiratory organs are skin. Sometimes what? Especially frog. Frog is also required with skin and gills and also lungs. So that the respiratory gills and lungs and what and skin is also cutaneous respiration is also occurs in what? Especially for amphibian. And what about reptiles? Reptiles lungs and aves. Aves also respire with lungs and we can call air sacs. Air sacs. In mammals, mostly mammals, all mammals are respired with what? Lungs. These are the respiratory structures of what? Different phylums. Okay. These are what types of respiration in different animals, which are useful for different structures, which are useful for respiration, and different phylums and their respiratory structures. Okay. Clear everyone? Try to take down in your notes each and every point. It is useful. Okay, so that each and every point whatever I am given, everything is take down in your notes. Okay, now